Hey guys, so before we start the games for this episode, you can see the first game is against Millwall. We're playing away. We're in December now, so we're getting closer to the January transfer window. But yeah, before we start, I want to show you a few seconds of me playing around with the team, because I know I haven't shown you a lot of the team, like the overall of the players. And I have shown you the starting 11s. You remember the graphic before the start of the games. You saw the team sheets there, but I just wanted to show you an extended play of me, playing around with the team, chopping and changing. There will be a lot of rotation in this game, or in this episode, and players like Makinuk will come in. Also, Park Ji-young, Ben Watson, and Leon Barnett also coming into the side today. So yeah, a bit of rotation, and I like the idea of having Park Ji-young and Makinuk in the same team, Two strikers that want goals, they want to compete for that top position, and Fokkerball wriggling around, trying to get past that defender who's jockeying him well, but Fokkerball gets the shot in, and a corner. Ben Watson takes this corner, and what happens here? So the goalkeeper and his defenders, and one of my players was in there, but they all just muddle up, they all have a bit of a pushing match, and we get a good goal. So Park Ji-young, wants the goals, he wants to come into this team and start scoring. He was a free agent signing, and all I had to do was just pay his wage, and he was in the team, 68 overall, 29 years old. He used to play for Arsenal. I think they might have released him, but, good striker, and, I haven't been using him a lot, but straight after that, or in the 45th minute, pass it off to Makinuk, and I was thinking, why did I pass it off to Makinuk? He's the slowest player on my team, the biggest player, but he manages to score a great goal. And when I show you the replay, after he finished celebrating, you see it was an out curler, or like an outside the foot shot, and I thought that was just a great goal to score. Three defenders against Makinuk, he's a slow player, but he manages to get that one done. And the Millwall player bowls over Leon Barnett. He's not a small lad, Leon Barnett's about 6'1", big solid lad, and gets pushed around. But you can see here, Millwall have another attack. Omar Gonzalez jockeying nicely, and the shot went well wide, but you can just see there's a change in momentum, and Millwall are getting more and more chances, and it's getting closer to the end of the game. 69 minutes. Segrist is having to make a couple of good saves. Segrist is the young goalkeeper, and now they have a corner, and I'm just going to leave this next minute of play unedited, so you can just see a couple of good crosses, another shot. Leon Barnett will try to clear it, he couldn't clear it. Riera, who's come on in the second half, he makes a slide tackle, and we gave away a free kick. So now Millwall have a free kick. I decided to pull Makinuk back into the box because he's a tall lad. Want him to save. So we concede a goal, 73 minutes, and Millwall back in the game. You saw the chances that they had, and I thought we didn't defend badly. We just did everything. We defended for as long as we could, and it was just going to happen. They scored a goal. And it's a bit of a shocker because it's on professional difficulty. Trust me, these episodes, these games are going to get a lot harder once we get into the Premier League, because it's going to be world class. And straight after that, they just went back into it. So please don't concede. Please don't concede. Another chipped pass, and we just couldn't stop it. So 2-2. That game finished 2-2. Now we're on to our second game. Second game is against Brighton. Now I just wanted to show you the table, because Brighton are actually coming second. You remember Watford were also coming second in that other top of the table clash, but we're coming first, comfortable, 44 points. And I decided, because of that wake up call, bring in some of the other older experienced players, Rajkovic, Gonzalez, McLean, who's been playing very well. And I noticed they packed up the midfield. Got two strikers. They're not big strikers, Michael Smith and Baddock or something. They're not big strikers, but they're going to cause a threat because they're agile players, and we were under pressure from the start. Ali El-Habsi, you see here, is going to find a bit of space, clears it, or big clearance, and gets to McManaman. So we've got the Barca style of play. Nick Powell, who's just finding space, and he's found McLean. McLean's going to lay it off to Tavernier. Tavernier can play either side, by the way, and he's going to pass it off to Loa. It's a great ball, isn't it? He's going to cut back, likes to get on that right foot, cross, and McLean was going for the spectacular, and now we have to defend, so it's 2-on-3. Gonzalez has come back. Well, he's always back, isn't he? I thought Gonzalez liked to go forward, but obviously not. He's just stayed back, and now Brighton have an attack. Rajkovic covers nicely, and he's going to pass back to Bakuna, who plays in right back. Ali El-Habsi's going to clear it, and another good Barca style of play. You saw two good clearances by Ali El-Habsi. Well, they're not really clearances, they're just passes, and I think he's done really well on those two. Duncan, the big beast, Michael Essien. So yeah, maybe in this episode it's going to be a bit slower. I'm trying to show you all the players, and you can just see Powell just really slow and composed. He found Luar is going to pass back to McLean, and we stuffed out that play because maybe McLean should have shot, but Tavernier's just going to sprint. He's just going to sprint to the wing. He's going to cross right at the end. A header from Riera. So yeah, maybe I should be using all of my strikers, not just Makienok and McManaman and McLean. Maybe I should be using some of these other players like Riera. So yeah, I might do that, but I'm really happy with how this team is shaping up. I keep saying that, but this is the way we play. It's a bit of swagger here and there. Bakuna just cutting it inside, and a good shot to the right corner, and Espinosa, who's coming at the end of the first half. He came in at the half time, comes in and scores. He's an engine, 91 stamina. That's why I like using him. That's why I kept him in the team. Good player to bring on when you just want that bit of energy in the field, and he's done well. Everyone's very happy that he scored because he's just a good player. Doesn't moan, doesn't complain, just does his job, I think. And he almost gets an injury there. But full-time scores around the championship. You can pause if you want to see those. Now we have another big game. We're playing a night game. That's Omar Gonzalez, our captain, and we are playing Middlesbrough. So there's a player I just noticed. He's playing on the right wing. His name is Insu. I think that's how you say his name, but he used to play for Espanyol in Spain, and I think he's actually a really good player. He was actually really expensive in the last game, FIFA 14, and I don't know why he's playing for Middlesbrough, but you just saw there another really strong team. So we start this game with a couple of good chances. Duncan will be playing in the middle of the park. He gets under pressure, so he passes to Kenan, who's actually grown a lot in the last couple of days. I never use him, so I thought I would today. Luar, he just cut past that guy, and the two Middlesbrough players just bowl him over, and we get a penalty. So that was a pretty silly tackle there by the Middlesbrough defenders, and Bakuna will sky this penalty. Yep, I don't know. I don't really know what I was doing there. I think I just pressed it in the wrong area. Ben Watson corner, and Gonzalez with the strong header. And I noticed no one was celebrating. I was wondering, why is that? And I figured it was an own goal. The Middlesbrough player just nicked it into his own goal. But I was happy anyway. Goal's a goal. And Gonzalez, I always wondered about the corners and the crosses in this game, but didn't matter. Making up would come back and to defend. And that was a powerful header, wasn't it? You can see Hartog's playing in goal. I think his name is Hartog or Mattok? No, Hartog, that's the one. Now, you saw this play at the start of the episode, so I reckon this is one of my best plays in this game so far. And just the way everyone worked together, the passing animations, the chip cross, and the goal by Makienok, just picture perfect team goal. And it was good because Makienok scored, big striker. I wanted him to score that goal more than any other striker, but just the way we played, the crossing animation, the space that we found, and that's why I put it at the start of the episode, just so you could show you guys earlier on, you get interested. But great way to end off this episode. Makienok will score. He's been on fire. So is James McLean, who's been a bit quiet in this episode, but two good strikers. And I think we need another one, just because. So because we've got the January transfer window coming up. You'll see that in the next episode. But apart from that, I think it's a good time to end this episode. So if you've enjoyed it, please leave a like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.